no worries.
Just show us your fishing equipment.
Yeah.
And then we're on our way.
I met you before. You're the douchebag. Piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. Right there. You see that right there?
Way off too.
Okay, I appreciate your point of view. Okay, I'm treating you with respect.
Are you law enforcement? No, you're not. Are you law enforcement? Then what law are you enforcing? I'm on the public property.
The suspicion part isn't over for me, because how do I know that you were allowed to carry? How do I know that you're not a convicted felon?
Florida?
You're not supposed to be
Florida.
with a
Here,
firearm.
I can pull up a case law for you.
Spaceview Park, Titusville, Florida. Overcast skies dim the daylight. The sound of sea breeze mingles with the crunch of gravel as 3 patrol units close in on a man openly carrying a firearm while fishing. "Let me see some ID," the officers demand based on anonymous tips. The citizen counters with the Second and Fourth Amendments, citing the landmark case Florida v. JL to assert suspicion is not a crime. This move echoes the high-profile lawsuit of Abiel Muniz v. City of Miami, reported by the Miami Herald, where police faced severe consequences for the unlawful arrest of an open carrier. A fleeting moment on the razor's edge between freedom and handcuffs. In that split second, who truly holds the power? If it were you, would you bow down or stand firm? To understand the true limits of police authority, hit subscribe. Follow the ID Refusal channel to protect yourself.
Hey, what up? How are y'all? Yeah, good, man. You living the dream? I know it's a little overcast, but it's still, you know, it's Florida and it's nice weather and it's beautiful out.
Before we start that whole thing, obviously you're open carrying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Where are you going to right now while open carrying?
I was fishing.
Okay, where's your fishing equipment?
It's in the water.
You threw your fishing equipment in the water?
Well, I didn't throw it in the water. The stuff I catch fish with is in the water.
Where at?
Right over there. I can show it to you. Is that it? Okay, so you basically got called out here because I'm carrying a gun, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I know what Florida statute says.
Okay, perfect. Hey, so I'm not no ill will. I'm gonna walk past you.
As long as you got your
If you,
fishing
yeah, no worries.
Just show us your fishing equipment.
Yeah.
And then we're on our way.
I met you before. You're the douchebag. Piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. Right there. You see that right there? It's attached to my fishing gear. It's attached to what I'm fishing with.
You mind pulling it up?
You're a no, you're not FWC. Anderson, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, hey, come. Do you got your
Bye.
license on?
Florida is a concealed carry state, but allows open carry during fishing, hunting, or camping under Statute 790.25.3.h. Police often use fishing gear checks as a pretext for illegal identification. Deep dive on jurisdiction. Municipal officers often lack the specific FWC authority to inspect fishing tackle without clear, reasonable, articulable suspicion, or RAS. The citizen is correctly asserting a jurisdictional boundary.
Bye.
Do you have your fishing
See ya.
license on you?
Bye.
Do you have your fishing license?
Yes, I do. Go call FWC. We already, dude. We ain't gonna go through this route, dude. 379.354.
Yeah, I understand.
The only person that can run my fishing license, hold on. No ill will.
Do you see me freaking out?
No, dude. But this guy's a piece of. And I redress my government, and this guy's a piece of shit. Yeah, you might want to. You're gonna be
attached on the other end of this.
Don't worry about what the to it. Unless you're FWC, don't touch. My fourth.
Or do you have,
Don't worry about what. I am fishing. That's all you need to know. If you want to question it, call Yes, I am fishing.
Or what are you doing?
I am fishing right now. The only thing you need to know is that I'm fishing, and if you want to get FWC out here like you did the last time, and they're gonna go through the same thing. You already know who I am. You piece of shit. I don't like you, dude. There's my fishing license right there. Fishing license. Other than that,
Hang on one second.
Just let me see what they're doing.
hold on. That's my fishing license. You guys can't even run my fishing. The only thing you're doing is taking my name and running it through David. Because guess what? I've already got all those records.
I don't need David. David just tells me if you have a
NCIC, FCIC. We already know. You guys illegally arrested me for a felony for wiretapping, and guess what?
In Florida, filming police in public is a protected First Amendment right. Smith versus City of Cumming. Arresting for wiretapping is a gross civil rights violation.
What happened with those charges, bud? What happened? What happened? You're a piece of shit. I can't wait to get you on the court. Dude, I can't wait. Y'all, bye. Bye. See ya.
Okay.
See you later. I got a fishing license and I'm fishing.
This is just a string. This
you
is just
don't,
a string in the water.
You are not FWC. If you want to call FWC, you can call them and get them out here. Because other than that, I am telling you I'm fishing, and then we will find out if FWC proves that I'm fishing.
Michael.
What?
By all laws, we can be anywhere we want to be, correct? I can be right here.
Yeah,
right
let's waste taxpayer money just like you did. And you're gonna cost taxpayers a lot more money in a couple, yeah. Don't worry, buddy. I got your name, I got your badge number, and I'm gonna,
Well,
I want the incident report number, blah, blah, blah.
Let me just ask you this, all right?
Shut up, shut up.
Right? So
Call FW.
In the time of mass shooting, when all these people are doing
yeah,
shootings,
I wish I was around when a mass shooting was happening, because I would have shot that person. I would have killed the mass shooter. If you weren't there, I would. If I'm there, I don't care. I don't care.
Body armor and a rifle?
Hey,
of course they're gonna call in.
don't cop explain to me.
Did I draw my gun on you? Did I talk like an asshole
No,
to you?
this guy violated my rights. He violated Florida state. Hey, can you arrest him?
No, I won't be doing it.
See, exactly, because he violated state law.
He was acting in the performance of his lawful duties, which he is.
Do you have a Do you have a Florida concealed weapons permit, Mr. Anderson?
That's none of your business.
See, and I will find that out, because if you do, you signed a piece of paper saying, I know the 790 statutes. Under 790.33, you violated the law. You owe me $5,000. Do you look up that law? Look up 790.33. You owe me $5,000 for violating my rights.
You go around to different municipalities.
I go around the state of Florida. I go around the state of Florida.
Trying to figure out ways to sue.
No, I don't. I do not.
Job or what?
Do you know how many lawsuits I have?
How many? No lawsuits against
None.
the city?
But I'm going to bring one because you decided to violate Florida law. Florida law gives me $5,000 every time you want to violate preemption law, saying I can't be somewhere with a gun.
What did I violate?
Preemption 790.33,
okay,
which is preemption. No city, county, town.
Florida Statute 790.33 is a powerful tool. It preempts local firearm ordinances. Officials who violate this can face personal fines of $5,000, which cannot be paid using taxpayer funds.
Can come up with any law that restricts my firearm rights. Okay. So if I'm carrying my firearm legally, like I was that day,
well,
right, I was carrying my firearm lawfully, correct? Right?
Good.
Yeah. I was carrying my firearms lawfully, and you trespassed me, and your chief Lau, said the reason I was being trespassed was because of my firearm. That is against preemption. Your city, county, town cannot create their own firearm ordinances. And that's why I can't wait to see you on the court, on that, dude.
Are you abandoning your fishing?
Nope, I'm fishing. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I can willy-nilly walk around here looking at the water. That's what I'm doing, just walking around the water, checking out this beautiful town.
Are you trying to just harass me?
No, I was here fishing and I didn't harass anybody. But the second I saw you, I don't like you. And I'm redressing my government because of what you did.
Hey, Michael. We're gonna head out. If we need anything from you, I'll talk to you again.
I don't care, dude. This guy already knows who I am, and he knows that I don't break the law. And then these guys violated my rights. They said, "Oh, wiretapping," because they're Parks and Recreation that gave them the authority to so-called trespass people. Yeah, see, it's funny how that YouTube.
It doesn't look like you're fishing right now.
I'm fishing. My line is in the water. My line, call FWC. Anderson, shut up. Call FWC if you need to. Shut up. Get out of here. Kick rocks. Walk of shame, buddy. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. I'm telling you.
You followed me all the way from that dock over here.
Because I'm waiting on
For the purpose
fish.
of harassment.
I'm waiting on fish. I
You
can
might
wait.
kill a dolphin that might end up hooking onto your line, and if you do that, then
You don't know what's on the end of my line. You don't know what I'm
I have
fishing
a
for.
feeling it's a fake fish like it was the last
It
time.
If it was a fake fish, I'd be casting it and casting it. This time I've got some dead bait in the water. So walk of shame, kick rocks, and go fuck yourself. Thanks a lot, Dick. Bye.
In Florida, you have the right to open carry while fishing under Statute 790.25. Always remain calm and demand specialized authorities handle the situation instead of arguing. Don't miss the next scene where a federal agent completely loses control when confronted by cameras right at their own facility.
Pets for jets. She saw me take the VIN. She said, okay, I'm gonna go home. Oh, he's violating the law too. Look, obstructing his view.
Recording a VIN on a government vehicle is not a crime. Under federal law, capturing publicly visible information on government property is a protected activity and does not constitute a privacy violation.
She's gonna call the police. This over here. What's wrong with this car? The government vehicle.
Are you one of those auditor nutheads? What do you mean, shh? Just tell me why you're doing it. I know you have the right to and all that bullshit, but why? You got no life.
Beat it, Grandpa. Beat it, Pop Pop.
Excuse me?
I said beat it, Pop
You're
Pop.
just trying to incite people.
Beat
aren't
it, Pop Pop.
you? Sorry. What is the deal with these guys? They're just filming because they hate us.
Glick versus Cunniff affirms the right to film public officials. However, the line between auditing and harassment is thin. If the intent is purely to incite violence, it may fall under fighting words, which is not protected by the First Amendment.
Sorry. Apparently. Yeah, sorry. I guess, like, is there normal people that hold their house, their dogs, their chickens in? If you guys want to bother us, that's fine. But normal people, they don't want where we film and everything like that. I'm just letting you know, alright? So this is a government facility right there because we contracted them. You can see the sign. So if you guys impede us in any way, that's where we're going to step in, right? You understand? This is your one warning. You understand, sir? Sorry, but I'm standing at Alright, well, the civilians inside, they called the police because they're feeling harassed by you guys, alright?
Much like you, they all the way off too.
Okay, I appreciate your point of view. Okay, I'm treating you with respect.
Are you law enforcement? No, you're not. Are you law enforcement? Then what law are you enforcing? I'm on the public property.
So apparently you're a different type of human being, right?
I'm on the pub. Yeah, I'm one that served this country. Unlike you.
Okay.
I served to protect these rights.
Standing on a public sidewalk filming does not constitute obstruction. Law enforcement must prove physical interference with their duties. A warning without a legal basis is merely a psychological tactic to intimidate.
Okay, you guys have a good day. As long as you stay out of the way when we move our personnel and our dogs.
Hey, by the way, how is your wife and my kids? Are they good?
Are you talking about my wife and kids?
No, I'm saying, is your wife and my kids good? Are your wife and my kids good, bro? I'm just asking, are they good?
Are you, bringing
Oh, no, are you, you got all that?
I'm asking you a question.
You got all that?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you politely one more time.
What?
Don't impede when we're here.
I'm gonna ask
It's
you
cause
politely.
you
Get the f on.
Okay, you guys hang tight right here for me.
Law enforcement doesn't even know what the hell that means. That's crazy as hell. Hey, I got a doctor that can help me fix that beak, by the way. There's his vehicle. That's wild. Did he say someone lives in here?
Dogs. Dogs live in there.
I thought he said he lives, or people live in here.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get more backup. You got fucked. I'm gonna get ice, because he's all big mad, like his big nose. All the way off. You impede our vehicles. That's a whole nother. This guy's trying to leave. I already got his shit though. Look at him. He's big mad. He's big mad. That was his trigger, everyone. I furry found his trigger real quick. Big Nose's big wife. Hey, how's your wife and my kids? I just want to know, seriously, how's your wife and my kids? Are they doing good? You better not touch my kids, bro. I just wanted to know, how's your wife and my kids doing? What does that mean? You don't know English? Hey, I need ice over here. He doesn't know English.
Well, he's right there.
He's not ice.
Do you know what he is?
Yeah, CBP. Hey, better take better care of my kids. He said, what are you gonna do when they arrest you? They're gonna arrest me for shit. Oh shit.
Police use suspicion as a tactic to trick you into consensual identification. Once you hand over ID, you've legally waived your Fourth Amendment rights. Don't fall for the trap.
No front license plate. What the hell? That's crazy. Look at Big Nose, all bad. He said, don't film regular people. You can film us all you want. Just don't film Genesis. This is the one that was supposed to replace all the other high-end vehicles. That's supposed to replace all the high-end vehicles like BMW and Mercedes. the Hyundai Genesis is making its mark in luxury vehicles.
Filming in public is a constitutional right, even against federal agents. You must maintain professional conduct and avoid personal insults to protect your legal standing in court. Stay tuned to learn how to use Supreme case law to shut down illegal identification demands from police in just seconds.
What up, dude?
You know why we're here.
Ah, man, I get it. Yeah.
You got your ID and your
Yeah.
license and all that?
Yeah, I got all that stuff.
Okay, can I see it?
Yeah, no. If you look at the 379, hear me out. Under the 379 statutes, if you actually read 379, it pertains to Fish and Wildlife Commission officers. I do have a valid fishing license, and I'm clearly going fishing. Under 901-151, unless you suspect me of a crime, have committed a crime, or about to commit a crime.
Okay, so I have had numerous calls
That's
from
fine.
concerned citizens.
Right.
Okay? So at this point, right now, all I'm trying to do is just identify you.
You don't have.
Hey, listen. And then after that, you're on your way. I understand, you know.
But I have to be.
Listen.
There has to be a crime, man. I'm not trying to be hard about this. They run my name across the state of Florida. Obviously, I'm the guy that goes around the state of Florida doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I do this. Like, this is what I do. I'm not breaking the law. And under the law, 901-151, I'm not reaching for anything, but I'm going to gladly show you. It's just a cigarette. I don't litter. See how good I am? See how I'm not trying to break any laws?
You're good, dude.
I get it,
and
dude.
I'm not out here saying that, you know, you are.
Fishing, those are all the dates.
Can I see it?
Under Florida law, I've just done you a solid by saying, here's my fishing license. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to run my name through David, NCIC, FCIC, all those other databases that pertain nothing to do with my fishing license. Nothing. Right now, if we're questioning my fishing license, which I clearly have, you can call FWC and they can come out and check it. Because right now, all I'm doing is trying to go fishing to that park right down the road here. Like right at the end of this block. And that's all I'm doing is just going fishing, man.
Okay. All right.
I'm not.
What's your name?
My name's Mike.
Mike what?
My name's Mike, and it's nice to meet you, bud. Unless you suspect me of a crime, but if you suspect it, then I'll gladly give you everything you're entitled to. Unless you suspect me of it. If you don't suspect me of it, I would just like to kind of go on my day and just move about. And like I said, I have no ill will towards anybody. Obviously, they don't understand the law, and you understand the law better than they do. But right now, I'm just saying, hey, I'm just going fishing. I've got a valid fishing license. I have no qualms about giving my fishing license to the right authority, which, once again, under the 379.354, which is the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission, it's their statute, basically. And I'm not reaching for nothing. .379 statutes, Florida. Right here. I wasn't joking. It says 379 statutes, fish and wildlife conservation. And that's why I say the 379 statutes.
But there's also a Florida statute,
right,
the 790,
right,
which
.053 790. Yeah, I know the 790s.
You know, talks.
If you have gear, police cannot arrest you for unlawful carry. In Florida v. JL, the Supreme Court ruled that police cannot stop and frisk based solely on a tip about a gun without an observed threat. Being a potential felon is not grounds for an ID demand.
About the same thing, okay?
Right.
So,
what part of 790 does fishing include at any point? You tell me where the 790s and the 379 statutes with my fishing license, because right now I'm actually expressing 790.053, which actually would be illegal in the state of Florida unless I was following 790.25 section 3 subsection H, which I am.
with the fishing.
Correct.
Correct.
Right. Now.
So, so with that part, the 790 that we just talked about.
Correct.
That's what gives us.
It does not.
But it does.
I have to break the law. I would have to break 790.25 or 790.053 or 790.06. Like, I'd have to break one of those statutes. And under 901-151, what crime am I committing?
So, and it doesn't have to be a commission of a crime. It can be the investigation.
You can investigate all you want.
But listen,
but
at this point, for us, this is a suspicious person call.
But
so
suspicion isn't until you came out here, and I'm telling you I'm going fishing. So we've just dispelled the suspicion part now. We're past suspicion. I'm not suspicion because the person that called, suspicious person. You come out here, you meet me, I'm going fishing. The suspicion part is now over.
Okay, but
right?
Listen, what I'm saying is the suspicion part isn't over for me, because how do I know that you're allowed to carry? How do I know that you're not a convicted felon?
Florida,
you're not supposed to be
Florida
with a firearm.
I can pull up a case law for you. It's called Florida versus JL, State versus JL. The guy was a convicted felon. He had a firearm on him, left it in the back of an Uber, and when they went through the whole court proceedings, they threw it out because there was no suspicion of a crime. They didn't have the right to identify him because they didn't know if he'd broken a law yet. That's the key thing about 901-151. State versus J period.
Police use suspicion as a tactic to trick you into consensual identification. Once you hand over ID, you've legally waived your Fourth Amendment rights. Don't fall for the trap.
L.
Right, look that up. Show that to him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not going anywhere. Right there. Asserts that the police officer did not have the requisite reasonable suspicion to justify a stop or frisk, that consequently the seizure of the firearm was unconstitutional. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the federal case law. This came straight out of Florida. It actually came out where I live. I know about this case law, and the only reason I know about this case law is because these are very pertinent to my constitutional rights. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be a hard butt about this. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. But what I am saying is that I am lawfully doing what, by law, to a T right now. And unless I am suspected of a crime, you can't ID me, man. Like, I literally have a fishing license valid. It's valid till July of this year. I'm going fishing, I'm going crabbing. This is what the net's for. You know, like, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time. I'm really not. But, you know, I deal with this on a daily. Like, this is what I do. You know, I'm sure you've seen the YouTube channel, right? Yeah, that's
several of them.
Yeah, it's 90% of them are me, man.
Oh, yeah. Did you build that?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Thank you.
Side charges, right?
Yeah, it's a very rare one, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little short, but you know, at first when I first got it, the blast was like, oh my gosh, and I found a muzzle device that's going to help with the blast, but I think it's going to push back a lot of some of the dust because it's so short.
I built to 8.5 before, and it was ridiculous. The muzzle blast was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like,
yeah.
And
See the guy in the black pickup truck down here?
yeah. He was Yeah, that's the one that was following me. That person right there was following me and just taking pictures. I was just walking, you know, waving to people. Like I'm a friendly guy, dude. And like
people just don't see it very much around the town, so they're gonna.
I know, and I get it, and I totally like for them to call. I get it, and then that's where I would say the education half for me. If I could talk to them and say, hey, what I'm doing is legal, you know, and whenever I meet people, I'm like, hey, under this statute, you're allowed to do this. And that's the education that I do on my channel, is to try to say, hey, not everybody has a concealed weapons permit. You know what I mean? And that's why I started doing this. I was almost robbed while I was fishing. It was 2, 3 in the morning. 2 guys walked down on me, screaming stuff at me, saying they wanted my money. And all I could do was swing my fishing pole at them and run. That's how I got myself out of that situation. Now, if they would have had knives, guns, or whatever, and my gun was in the car when I was fishing, and I was scared to openly carry. I was scared to do it, and ever since that day, I was like, you know, guess what? If I'm scared to protect myself, I should stop caring about other people's feelings. I was more concerned about people's feelings at the beginning. Like I knew that people would get scared by the sight of a gun. Yeah. So I was like, hey, you know, I was if, and, and but about it, and then I was like, you know something? My life is worth more than people's feelings, you know? The same oath that you took to swear and uphold to defend my rights. You know, this is my right to do this. And, you know, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time about any of this.
I know. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You're good.
Like, yeah, if you are, I'm literally going to be right up here at the end of the block, right at the thing. And I think there's fishing there. I don't know 100% yet until I usually get to where I'm going fishing. If there's a sign that says no fishing, I'll just be...
There used to be one. I'm not sure.
If there is a sign there that says no fishing and I see it, I'm turning my butt around and I'll go right back to my car and I'll be done. But like I said, I'm pretty sure there's fishing. People told me there's fishing over here, so...
Yeah, people have been out here fishing.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think we're good. All right. I don't see them. Hey, how you doing?
All 3 situations expose a systemic flaw in policing, using anonymous tips or subjective suspicion to coerce identification. Under the U.S. Constitution, suspicion is no substitute for factual evidence. Officers cannot use their authority to force you to produce ID simply because they want to run a background check or feel offended by a camera. Any attempt to coerce ID without clear criminal activity is an abuse of power and a direct violation of the Fourth Amendment. We do not fight to make policing difficult. We fight to maintain a free society. As renowned civil rights attorney Leo Terrell once stated, if you don't use your rights, you lose them. This is not just about an ID or a camera. It is about keeping the scales of power balanced. Do not let fear strip away your constitutional protections. Thank you for joining us on this journey to protect civil rights. Hit subscribe and share this video to spread legal awareness. Follow the ID Refusal channel to always stay in control of the situation. Farewell.